Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Lights from Madden Daily, and this is week 3 of the RHG $10,000 PS5 CFM, going against the best Madden pros in the world. This week, matching up against a divisional rival, TyLavish and his Cowboys. I know it's really early, but every game in the division counts, and I'm 1-1. Cannot start this 1-2, so I really gotta lock in and try to take care of business. He's also 1-1, but his week 1 loss was against Astro. So we both lost to really good players. Now we're going to see who is going to be on top of the NFC East to start this CFM. He has Michael Irvin and DeMarcus Ware as his 99 overall legends. He's got Zach Martin at tackle, Caleb Farley, 95 speed, 95 overall corner. He put one step ahead on him. Turpin, who has 95 speed, he put route technician on him. Micah Parsons to go with DeMarcus Ware. That's going to be a really tough combination to try to block. And he has DeMarcus Lawrence, so he's going to have a really good D-line, good receivers. CeeDee Lamb, of course, on the Cowboys. Now his secondary, I want to check out if he's going to play man or zone. Looks like he's going to be playing man coverage, one step ahead, deep route KO. So heavy man with two really dominant pass rushers, might be blitzing me. With me only having tight ends and running backs out there, it might be a tough matchup to try to get open against his man coverage with the pass rush, but we're going to fight. So I'm still rocking with Washington's book on offense, single back jumbo heavy, defense nickel over. He's in Green Bay's book on offense, gun tight offset TE, gun bunch, gun trips tight end. He audibles a lot. He's going to audible from one formation to the other. Pretty much never quick hikes. He's always constantly audibling, but he's not always audibling to the same formation, so it can get difficult. On defense, he runs a lot of 4-3-6-1. He goes to that towards the middle of the game, and that's definitely going to be an issue because of his pass rush and his corners. But let's start off with him on offense. So right here, you see he's running a mesh concept. He hits me with the drag route, gets the first down. Here, going from gun bunch, let's see if he audibles over. He doesn't audible over, he motions over. So I like to manually bump because I know he's going to try to flood that side. I'm going to manually bump the slot. Fake like I'm going to play the flat and pick him off. Beautiful way to start the game. I knew he was going to high-low me, so I faked him out. Faked like I was going to go low, went back high, and picked him off. Let me show you the replay again. Manually bumping the slot, then faking like I'm going to play the tight end on the flat. Just enough to then peel back to the corner route and pick him off. Let's go. Here, motioning over my right tight end to the left, running stretch. And he's starting the game off in 2-4-5, I believe this is. Like I said, he does use 4-3-6-1, but he goes into it later on. Because as of right now, 3rd and 9 is a lot of heavy man-to-man. We hit him with a trail. Now, 4th and 5, I do want to talk about this. He has one step ahead and deep route KO on pretty much all of his guys. No pick artist. Now, I wasn't going into this play thinking of doing what I'm about to do, but with nothing open, and I have a 6'4 tight end, I hit him with an ag catch. And again, he had a small corner on him. He also doesn't have pick artist. I also, user coded. I swerved him, and pretty high success rate there because it was just one-on-one, and he doesn't have pick artist. Again, I didn't mean to do that as we get the 2-point conversion here. Like, I didn't call that play to ag him, but he did a really good job stopping everything. And honestly, I should aggressive catch more often in this heavy tight end offense because, like I said, nobody really has pick artist. With only 2 ability slots to your corners, pretty much everyone that's running man-to-man is either running deep route KO with one step ahead or deep route KO with short route KO. Not a lot of people running pick artist because you want to be able to lock down the routes with one step and then knock out deep routes with deep route KO. Here, playing excellent defense, 3rd and 10, we are going to contain the running back side so he can't chop block me. He does send him out, hits the running back, but we tackle him, so it's 4th and 3. So look at how I'm adjusting. I am going to take the nickel back. I'm cover 3ing the right side, manning up the running back. But once he motions out that receiver, I think he's going to try to flood me again, so I go with a cover 2 hard flat. Cornerback in a hard flat. I'm going to fake like I'm going to play the flats, but now instead of peeling back to the corner route, I'm going to play the middle of the field. And he actually throws to the flat this time, and we stop him. Because remember how I picked him off last time? I faked like I was going to play the flats and threw the corner out. He probably thought I was going to do the same thing, but I had a cover 2 that way with the hard flat, and we made a great adjustment to get the stop. It is 8-0. We're looking to make it a 2-score game. Good tackle right there. Couldn't get the edge. 2nd and 13. Right here we have the running back on an angle. We just throw a drag route, and we are going to get stopped at, I believe, the 7-yard line. 3rd and 7. Here we're hitting him with the trails. Hopefully we have enough time. He's in 3-3-5. Wide, Cub, and we do. As soon as that trail gets open, clears the zone, we hit him. Now 2-point conversion. We're going to go with tight end shake. If you remember the game against David T where I was reluctant to throw the shake route, this play I'm like, you know what, I'm throwing it. I want to see if I would have scored on that play. And I just throw it. Again, doesn't have short route KO, doesn't have mid route KO. So those contested type of balls, you're going to come down with it a lot of the times in CFM if you have a good tight end you're throwing to. So I take a really early 16-0 lead, feeling real good. 1:53 left in the first quarter. He hits me, though, with the PA seams, and I forgot to get rid of the match on that side, so that was just straight the safety manned up or matched up on Turpin, and he blows right by him. Great way to answer back. He's going to go for 2 to try to make this a one-score game. He goes from bunch to trips. Definitely a hard audible to try and stop because it goes from right side is the strong side, then the left side is the strong side. Does a nice levels concept, and he gets the 2-point conversion. Okay, now this is when he switches to 4-3 even 6-1. Running a cover 0 blitz. He has a lurker middle linebacker. He also has 2 really good pass rushers, and he's going to be sending the heat. So I notice it's man-to-man. I'm trying to run away from the motion. Get 5 yards. Here, 2nd and 5. I try to throw a post route and get KO'd. Again, he has 1 step ahead and deep route KOs. So with me not having good route runners to my running backs, Barkley and Jackson, I have to rely on my tight ends. He's going to have the advantage because he has 1 step ahead plus corners guarding tight ends and running backs. So he screams at me right here on 4th and 5. I know my trail routes can still get open no matter if I have running backs on it. As you see, blow right by his 1 step ahead. However, he makes a great adjustment by base aligning. Okay, so now by base aligning, the outside corners are manned up on my outside tight ends, and they have outside leverage. Like right here, square, I can't throw that squiggly corner out. If I try to throw the quick squiggly corner out to square, the corner on the left with the 1 step ahead could pick me off, and I try to throw it, and I didn't know that. I didn't realize. I'm thinking, okay, he's so far out, I should win on that cut. But with Bo Jackson not having good route running, and I'm going against a 1 step ahead corner, I'm not going to win that matchup against baseline like that. So now I get a little bit concerned. I'm like, can I throw these routes against 1 step ahead? Is it just because it's baseline? Because remember, this is just game 3 of my CFM. I'm mainly playing Mutt before this, and I have great tight ends with great speed, great route running. So now I'm a little confused on like, hey, maybe I shouldn't try throwing to Saquon Barkley at receiver against 1 step ahead. As he scores, and then great throw right there, great read, forcing me to run to the right sideline, hits me back to the middle, ties the game up 16-16. So he's going to stay in his baseline 4-3-6-1. I'm motioning over right here. I realize, okay, the safety man's up on him. Let me try to get some separation that way. Also, something that I'm noticing is when I motion the running back to the right or left, the user has to guard the inside tight end. Right there with the squiggly route, I get it under pressure. I backed off too far. I have fearless, but I was just backing away too far, getting inaccurate. Right here, I tried to max protect, and we hit square, but he KOs me. So he has 1 step and deep route KO. So it gets really tough. I did have the running back on the angle. Again, when I don't motion the running back, he has to user the running back. When I motion the running back, he has to user the tight end, the inside tight end on the running back side. So that means square, who's manned up on the outside left corner, now I'm going to the inside. I'm no longer doing like a corner route cut. My cut is to the inside. So that's going to be impossible for that left corner baseline to play that route. So if I like drag square, if I do that S post, even maybe a streak, that if I throw it really quick, even with 1 step ahead, that corner is not going to get there. So me realizing that, I'm like, okay, cool. I could still utilize Saquon Barkley and Bo Jackson at tight end here. And I also notice when I motion the inside tight end, I get sacked here. When I motion the inside tight end to one side, again, the user has to play that inside tight end on that side, on the motion side. So every time I motion, I realize, the middle linebacker, his user has to guard a tight end. So I want to streak him. I want to corner out him. I want to do things to where he has to play him. So like right now, he has to play triangle because I motion the running back left. He has to guard the inside tight end. If he guards triangle, I'm going to throw the circle on that quick pass. If he stays to the middle, I'm just going to chuck it up deep. So finally starting to figure out this baseline 4-3-6-1, and we answer back with a touchdown. But that was not until I messed up a few times, right? Like throwing that pick was huge because I had complete control of this game up 16-0. Now I get back to the game, but I gotta lock down on defense, and offensively I have to just keep doing what I'm doing. I kind of figured out an answer to his baseline defense. Let's see if I can get another stop. Right here, running quarters, I go underneath coverage with hard flats, lurk in the middle of the field. He does have time and hits me with a post going to the left side. Now looks like the final play before the 2-minute warning. Audibles to gun tight offset TE. He is going to run the 0-1 trap and get some good yards here. 2nd and 6, audibles to gun trips tight end. Hits me with a slant, and Turpin is just blazing fast. Just blows by my defense and gets to the 16-yard line. 37 seconds left. 2nd and 4. Blitzing him. Heat comes in. Again, I also contain the defensive end on the running back side so he can't chop block me. That's what David T was doing last week. Doesn't matter. Hits me with a big play right here. First down. He's going to call a timeout. He has 1 timeout left. 26 seconds. Gun tight offset TE. Still in quarters. I yellowed the linebacker on the left. I have to watch the yellow to the right. I actually clicked on a defensive tackle to take it away, and he has to throw the ball away. 2nd and 10, 21 seconds left. Goes to trips tight end. You see I have my safeties in yellows, and you would think that yellow zone would play that crosser right there, but he didn't. Kind of just completely dumbed out for whatever reason, and he ties the game up. 16 seconds left in the second. I do have 3 timeouts left, and I know what defense he's in. Let's see if I can make something happen here. Think I'm going to try to aggressive catch him to X, but the heat screen's in. I'm not trying to block this enough. Like, I know how to block 4-3-6-1. I know how to slide protect it. I'm just being lazy. Not only am I not doing IDs and slide protections, I'm not even really blocking. So I'm just playing pretty poorly, but I do get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, and we are running with Bo Jackson. Come on, come on, come on. Getting a nice kick return, but only really to the 24-yard line, so I guess not that nice. Again, throwing this quick pass, and that is something I know he can't stop because he's not really adjusting his D-line. He's just sending 6. Right here, I'm going to max protect. I actually blocked the 2 tight ends on the left. That way, I have enough time to hit this corner out against his user. But he wasn't blitzing. That was one of the few times he wasn't blitzing me, so his user wasn't on that tight end. But more times than not, it will be when I motion. Okay, and when I don't motion, his user's on the running back. And again, running back wide open, and I throw to the post and get KO'd. If I just wait an extra half a second, I'm worried I'm going to get blitzed. That's the problem. Like right there, I just got A-gapped. 4th and 11. 4th and 11. This was stupid. Why am I not blocking? And why am I running trail routes where I'm getting blitzed and I'm not going to be able to pick up more than 11 yards? I'm completely thrown off my game right now, and I really shouldn't be because it's still a tie game. I have to do whatever I can right now to win on defense, and then I'll figure out offense after, but I do know I need to make some trades. I can't keep this personnel. I can't have Saquon Barkley at tight end. He's not good enough of a route runner, even with short in. It's honestly what was on my mind. Like, I have no shot in this CFM when everyone's going to have 1 step ahead, and I'm throwing to 2 running backs that don't have route running. But let's win this on defense. Let's lock in. And that's what we do. Stop him, get him to a 4th and 26. He's forced to punt. It's a tie game. Trying to lock back in. I don't want to give up on Saquon just yet. I know what he's in. But this is, again, terrible thought process. He's screaming at me. Why am I running a non-block 2 flats and the only thing I'm throwing is a post route that is not getting open quick enough because he doesn't have good route run, so he doesn't hit the route threshold of 85 to cut quick. If he had better route running, he would have cut immediately on that post. Not immediately, but within like 4 yards, the cut would have been faster. Either way, terrible play call because I'm not blocking. Like, why am I not blocking? Again, I'm not blocking. Here, I'm going to throw the drag route because, again, the corner is base aligned. But, like, this is... I think the thing is I know that if I block, his linebackers are going to shed my tight ends. That's kind of the problem. Right there, they hold up. If they hold up on that max protect, I'm going to have time. And right there, Barkley actually cooked. He could win on those routes. He just needs a little bit more time because the routes are longer when you don't have good route running. Again, I try to block, and it's working. It's working. I got the running back. Oh, my God. He baited the crap out of me. If you take a look at what he did, he has to guard the running back. His guy is the running back. But he says, you know what? I'm peeling off. I think he's going to throw the post. I'm going to peel back to what he did. He should have picked me. That was a really good play by him. I mean, the running back was his assignment, and he just bailed on it because he read me. Right here, throwing a square. Again, I know that that's going to be open because he hasn't been adjusting his D-line. Until now, of course, on 3rd and 1, take a look at his left of screen defensive tackle. I'm looking to throw the square again. He puts him in an underneath yellow. And again, I'm not blocking, and he sacks me. I'm getting worked right now. Like, I'm struggling against this, and I'm frustrated because I know that in MUT, I have the personnel to stop this. I have secure protector on my tight end so I can block him and not get shedded. Like right here, watch. If I try to block the tight end, I want to use the running back because he has so much speed. But if I block a tight end, let's see if I block one of these tight ends on 4th and 8. I block X. I actually max protect. So I'm max protecting. I'm looking to do a drag post with an angle route that can get open even with bad route running. The problem is look at his right of screen outside linebacker. Just completely sheds my tight end. And I know that happens often in this game. Tight ends don't block well. So when you try to max protect against a heavy blitz where it's a linebacker and not a nickel or dime like dollar or dime, it gets tough. So I just don't have the personnel I'm used to right now compared to MUT. Again, this is week 3. So now I'm just like, damn, it's still just a 7-point game, and there's still a ton of time. Gotta lock in, gotta score a defense almost, I feel like. So we're blitzing, containing the running back side, cover 2 the left side, cover 3 shell, blitz is humming. He had some openings. He was a little hesitant to throw it right there. 2nd and 10, start of the 4th quarter. Here am I gonna blitz again. Blitzing heavy. We're gonna we're actually gonna man up the running back that motioned out. We're blitzing, and we take away his first read, and pressure's coming in. He throws the ball away. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Heat screaming. Forced to throw. Nothing open. 4th and 10. Man, with all the struggles that I'm having on offense, this is still a freaking game. I can still win this, but I gotta play so much better on offense because right now I'm just playing stupid, just straight up. One thing I should 100% be doing is setting better protections. And I'm not talking about just max protecting like I'm doing right now, but actually sliding and IDing. Right here, I do that and trying to throw a C route to my 98 speed running back, but he gets KO'd. And what I mean by setting proper protections is if I'm going to block a tight end, you want to slide opposite the tight end and then ID the outside linebacker on that tight end side. So I don't know if I do with this play, but if I'm going to have the blue route tight end on the left, you want to slide right and ID the left of screen outside linebacker. Problem is it takes a little bit of time. You probably want conductor to do that right here on 3rd and 6. We are going to get the first down. I think after this, I am going to do that protection. So now, where am I blocking? I have the tight end blocking on the... It has to be the left side. Okay, so I just did it. Blocked on the left, slid right, ID left of screen linebacker. All I need to do to block this, now I'm going to have the time, all the time in the world. With his 89 speed linebacker using my 98 speed running back, I should be able to exploit him all day. Wheel route, huge play, and all I needed to do was just block and slide properly. Don't get flustered, don't get bothered, don't get lazy. Just actually, I've played 4-3-6-1 a million times. Just got to take your time, set your protections, go back to the basics. Really happy right here. We get the first down on 3rd and short, but we're going to let the clock drip, force him to waste his timeouts. Running the ball again, another timeout taken. He has 1 timeout left. We're running a stretch to the left, get tackled. He doesn't call his timeouts, so clock is ticking. We're running that dual trail combo. Let's see if he blitzes me. He actually doesn't, and we find the running back. Now, 4th and goal. He's forced to call his timeout. So again, not too mad about that. I'm going to put my ball carrier on aggressive now, and I'm going to put the ball in Bo Jackson's hands. I'm not going to try to pass right here. We are going to get the touchdown. Let's go, Bo Jackson. We're going to tie the game up. 1:05 left. A lot of time, but we can lock up. We've been locking up for most of the second half. This guy Hilton, though, goes absolutely bananas. Jukes me out. Even jukes my user. Are you kidding me? I can't tell you the last time my user got juked out like that, where he actually stumbled and I lost control of him. Here, 1st and 10, we stop the run. Field goals aren't as easy in CFM as they are in MUT, so we still have a chance. All right, now here on 3rd and 9, I make a mistake. I didn't realize this was a mistake, but looking back at it, it was such a mistake. He gets stopped in bounds. 36-yard line, 26 seconds left. I could call a timeout right here. But I'm thinking, wait, is the clock, is he going to have a runoff? How long is the runoff going to be? Is it going to be close to 20 seconds? If it is, he's not going to have enough time to get this field goal. So I don't call a timeout. I don't call a timeout. And then I see, oh my God, he's going to have enough time. Then I call a timeout. I've done so many wrong things in this game. Just poor decisions, not blocking properly, throwing bad passes, messing up with clock management. I don't deserve this win. And barring a miracle, 7 seconds left, only one timeout. He's in a good run D. I am going to try to hit the running back, but he's just playing safe defense. I'm going to call my timeout. One final play. He's in quarter 3 deep. Going to try to make something happen with the run. Bo Jackson gets tackled. And I'm going to lose, and I am 1-2. Yes, this is a very competitive league. Yes, there's a lot of good players. Yes, it's for $10,000, but come on. I can't lose this game. I was up 16-0. Did really good on defense, but played like dog crap on offense. Now, best believe, right after this game, I went into the lab against this exact defense to make sure I can completely destroy it. Because I got to play this dude again towards the end of the season, and that's a must win. For the division, for wild card, whatever it's going to be down the road, I can't lose to the number 1 seed in my division twice. So that's a must win game. And I got to make some moves for this season to come back strong. I can't keep my offensive personnel the way it is. If I'm going to run jumbo heavy, ace double wing still, I gotta make changes. Best believe that's what I do. You guys have to watch the next video. I make some crazy moves in this CFM to try to change the season around. 2 trades in particular that completely change my team. You guys can guess in the comments the type of trades that I do. Tune in to the next video to see exactly what I do to hopefully start going on a little win streak and battle through this $10,000 CFM. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please turn your notifications on so you do not miss another upload. Like and comment on the video. Until next time, it's Lights from MaddenDaily.com. Later.